thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Times Now Live Wire and I'm Hina Gambhir. And viewers, get ready to mark the date on your calendar. 8th of February, keep this date with Times Now, your election news headquarters, because we will be bringing to you the fastest and the best updates on Delhi elections. Viewers, the stage is set for the Delhi Dangal. The Election Commission just a short while ago announced the dates for the much anticipated Delhi polls. Voting is going to take place for 70 seats in Delhi in one phase only. Voting is going to happen on 5th of February and the results are going to be declared on 8th of February. And in the press conference, the Chief Election Commissioner attacked the EVM doubters. And remember, there were allegations of voter fraud as well that came in. He gave a point-by-point rebuttal to all these allegations by political parties and then he announced the big dates. Listen in.
So this is the schedule. We will start, it's a single phase election. Date of notification will be 10th of January, Friday. Last date of making nomination will be 17th of January. Scrutiny on 18th of January. Withdrawal 20th. These are the statutory periods of time which is given. Date of poll is 5th and counting is 8th.
And joining us on the broadcast this afternoon are my colleagues. We have Madhav, Pradeep Datta, Isha, Tejshri joining us live right now. We also have with us JVC Sriram, who's a senior journalist. Pradeep, coming to you first, I believe you have Sandeep Dixit of the Congress Party with you. Over to you.
Yes, right now Mr. Sandeep Dixit is with me. Finally, the election dates have been announced. This time, Delhi ki dhadkan beating for whom?
Delhi ki dhadkan beating for very, very clear. Dekho, if you go out to the street, you go out to the place, everybody is talking about the Delhi that Congress built. They take Shilaji's name. And that is in people's minds. You see, sometimes memory of what you're earning for, what you're longing for is a very, very powerful emotion. And that emotion is what is dictating people's interest and I think their choice on the next election.
Election Commission of India once again talked about, because EVM ka bahana, every time it is seen that after election results come, that you people say that EVM is not working properly, it has been tampered, despite even the Supreme Court saying that it can't be tampered, neither there can be any bug. What do you have to say on that?
Look, it's not just us. If you remember, long time back, Advaniji himself had questioned EVM. So it's not that it's only the Congress that has questioned EVMs. I think what the Election Commission is not able to understand is that there are a very large number of political parties and voters who somehow don't trust the EVMs. So what is this thing of continuing of electronic voting machines? Of course, till they are there, we will fight elections. I have been there when there was manual voting, and there was no great difference in terms of getting counting done, in terms of getting the ballot boxes inside. So all this excuse about the fact that it will be a gargantuan exercise that cannot be completed in time, all that is not important. And I think what is important is to keep people's trust and faith in this system of voting, whether it's electronic or manual. Large number of Indian voters somehow don't trust the EVM system. And sometimes evidences come out. I'm not going into the larger arguments that we put across, but even smaller arguments like suddenly there's a 14% increase in voting, something that never happened when there was manual, which is considered to be a far more inefficient system. And this kind of sudden jumps, you may give whatever explanation do you want.
Question, because there's a confusion among people. In Lok Sabha, you people were together with the Aam Aadmi Party, and all of a sudden you are launching an aggressive campaign against Kejriwal, calling him anti-national, even Farziwal. So how you are going to take out that confusion from the minds of the people?
Look, people are not confused. People also always understand central elections or union government elections and local elections. Many times people have almost simultaneously voted separately, differently for one party and differently for another. So I don't think there'll be a confusion in the people.
So he's quite clear that there will be no confusion in the minds of the people, and they are saying that this time the Congress will be able to claim that space which that had shrunk over the period of time, and they will be able to claim the right spot during this election.
All right. Pradeep, getting us the first reaction from the Congress Party, Sandeep Dixit, on the big announcement by the Chief Election Commissioner. Let me now go across to my colleague Tejshri as well, who is live with Aam Aadmi Party candidate Deepak Singla. Tejshri, over to you.
Well, absolutely. I'm reporting from Vishwas Nagar and I'm being joined by Aam Aadmi's Party candidate, Aam Aadmi's Party's candidate from Vishwas Nagar, Deepak Singla जी. Singla जी, आज चुनाव का अनाउंसमेंट हो चुका है. 8 फरवरी को नतीजे आने हैं. बीजेपी ने पोस्टर रिलीज किया है कि 8 तारीख को बीजेपी आ रही है.
देखिए 8 तारीख को चुनाव के नतीजे आएंगे और जो भाजपा की 8 सीटें पिछली बार थी वो भी नहीं बचेंगी. मुझे लगता है इस बार पूरी की पूरी 70 सीटों पे आम आदमी पार्टी आने वाली है. दिल्ली की जनता बहुत प्यार करती है अरविंद केजरीवाल से, आम आदमी पार्टी से, उनकी कामों की नीति से, काम की नीति से, जो उन्होंने काम किया दिल्ली के अंदर. तो मुझे लगता है इस बार भाजपा का बिल्कुल सुपड़ा साफ होने वाला है और भाजपा की एक भी सीट दिल्ली में नहीं आएगी.
ऐसा क्या कारण है? आपको क्यों लगता है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की 70 सीटें जो है वो इस बार आने वाली है?
देखिए दिल्ली में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने खूब काम किए हैं, चाहे वो बिजली से जुड़ा हुआ हो, चाहे गरीबों के लिए हो, चाहे महिलाओं के लिए हो, चाहे बुजुर्गों के लिए हो. 2 वादे भी किए गए हैं अरविंद जी की तरफ से. नई सरकार बनेगी, हर महिला को 2100 रुपए महीना भी मिला करेगा, साथ ही बुजुर्गों का फ्री में इलाज भी होगा.
एक जल्दी से सवाल कि कांग्रेस पार्टी कह रही है कि आम आदमी पार्टी बीजेपी की बी टीम है. आम आदमी पार्टी कह रही है कि कांग्रेस जो है वो इस बी टीम है. क्या लग रहा है आपको, इतने सारे जो बी टीम्स बनाई जा रही हैं उसमें विनर कौन होगा?
देखिए 100% आम आदमी पार्टी विनर होगी और कांग्रेस की बी टीम में होना दिखता है. उनकी लिस्ट आप देखिएगा, कैंडिडेट लिस्ट चाहिए, वैसा लगता है बीजेपी की ऑफिस से छपके आ रही है, वो कांग्रेस के ऑफिस से छपके नहीं आ रही. तो ऐसा दिखता है कि वो भाजपा के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, भाजपा के को जिताने के लिए काम कर रहे हैं. लेकिन दिल्ली में कांग्रेस का सुपड़ा साफ है, ना थी, ना है और ना होगी. दिल्ली में कांग्रेस को कोई पसंद नहीं करता.
अरविंद केजरीवाल ने अभी ट्वीट किया और कहा है कि गाली गलौज की राजनीति जो है वो नहीं चलेगी, काम की राजनीति चलेगी. इसे आप कैसे देखते हैं?
देखिए भाजपा वाले गाली गलौज करते हैं और आम आदमी पार्टी काम करती है. अरविंद केजरीवाल ने काम किया और हम काम की बात करेंगे और काम की राजनीति में जीत
All right, so that was Aam Aadmi candidate assuring that Aam Aadmi party would win on काम की राजनीति, not गाली गलौज की राजनीति. Back to you.
Right, Tejshri, thank you very much for getting us that first reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party candidate. Let me now go across to my colleague Madhav. Madhav, we heard when the Chief Election Commissioner was holding that press briefing, there was one thing that he made absolutely clear. When it comes to EVMs, they cannot be tampered with. The allegations of tampering are baseless. But yet, you heard what Sandeep Dixit of the Congress party had to say, that large number of people in the country still do not trust EVMs. The question is, when will this EVM ka bahana really stop?
It was quite interesting, not just for that reason, Ahina, because not just the EVM, the entire poll process he spoke about extensively for about half an hour, addressing his last press conference as the Chief Election Commissioner. And Mr. Rajiv Kumar happens to be the only Chief Election Commissioner who, in his tenure as CEC, as well as his previous tenure as Election Commissioner, has witnessed the entire cycle of 5 years of elections, Lok Sabha elections, presidential elections, and every state assembly election that he has, been a part of in terms of the decision-making process as far as the Election Commission is concerned, either as EC or as CEC. But that trivia apart, today's press conference is very, very important. From the Maharashtra election onwards, we have been seeing a number of allegations of why, for instance, VVPAT slips are not counted, why, for instance, there are, more than 50,000 persons registered, are persons made to vote suddenly after 5 p.m. Is that a new trend that's happening? All of these fears were sought to be allayed by the CEC today, where he said that all of this is happening as per the extant procedure. There is absolutely no question of, the numbers increasing after 5 p.m. There is a fixed process of Form 17C that's given to the candidates and their agents in every single polling booth, which ensures that they know exactly how many votes have been cast. So that is certainly cast in stone. But there are procedures that the polling officials have to follow. Similarly, EVMs have been upheld in the Supreme Court by many times in the past, so on and so forth. So those are the allegations, really, of course, that the CEC has sought to allay while announcing the Delhi Assembly election. And one has to say, and one will have to see how, of course, this entire response really comes in from opposition parties to the statements of CEC Rajiv Kumar today.
Well, absolutely. And he had many messages for the political parties there. One of them also being, do not spread lies, because that creates a lot of confusion among the voters. Madhav, stay on with us. Let me now quickly go across to my colleague Akanksha, who is joined live by BJP's Virendra Sachdeva. Akanksha, over to you.
Well, absolutely. BJP has exuded confidence about forming the government in the national capital. Last time they got 8 seats, but this time they're saying that they will get maximum seats. In fact, I'm joined by Delhi BJP Chief Virendra Sachdeva. Sir, आज जो dates announce हो गई हैं वोटिंग की, पोलिंग की, कितनी कॉन्फिडेंट है भारतीय जनता पार्टी?
हम कॉन्फिडेंट हैं क्योंकि हम दिल्ली की आवाज सुन रहे हैं, हम दिल्ली की नब्ज को पहचान रहे हैं और दिल्ली की जनता इन तारीखों का बहुत बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रही थी। 5 फरवरी दिल्ली में बदलाव की तारीख होगी। दिल्ली में एक चेंज चाहिए, दिल्ली को भ्रष्टाचार से मुक्त करना है और 5 फरवरी को दिल्ली के 1,55,24,858 मतदाता तय करेंगे कि दिल्ली किन के हाथों में जाने वाली है। भ्रष्टाचारियों का सफाया होगा और 5 फरवरी को यह तय हो जाएगा कि आपदा सरकार जा रही है, भाजपा सरकार आ रही है।
अरविंद केजरीवाल, आम आदमी पार्टी ने आज न्यू सॉन्ग लॉन्च किया है, फिर आएंगे केजरीवाल, किस तरह काउंटर करेगी भारतीय?
वो ध्यान से सुनिए वो गाना। उन्होंने कहा है कि फिर जाएंगे केजरीवाल, तिहाड़ जाएंगे केजरीवाल, क्योंकि जो भ्रष्टाचार, जो चोरी उन्होंने की है वो जमानत पे छूटे हुए अपराधी हैं। अंततः उनको तिहाड़ ही जाना है, क्योंकि जो चोरी, जो कमीशन, जो दलाली उन्होंने खाई है, जो शीश महल भ्रष्टाचार का बनाया है, उनको बताना पड़ेगा कि बाबू ये पैसा आया कहां से। तो अंततः उनको जहां जाना है वो जाएंगे।
कल आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से काफी बड़ा क्लेम आया था वोटर लिस्ट मैनिपुलेशन का। उस चीज को काउंटर करते हुए अभी चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ने कहा ये सब बेसलेस है। उन्होंने डिनाई किया जितने भी इलेक्शन प्रोसेस को लेके बातें हैं, ईवीएम को लेके बातें हैं।
देखिए, मैंने पहली बार दिल्ली में इस तरह का खेल देखा है कि जहां 2-2 राज्यसभा सांसद चुनाव आयोग के दफ्तर में जाके अधिकारियों को धमकाने का काम करते हैं, डराने का काम करते हैं। आज चुनाव आयोग ने स्पष्ट कर दिया है कि चुनाव आयोग जैसी संस्था किसी के दबाव में नहीं आती, राजनीतिक दबाव पसंद नहीं करती, निष्पक्ष और निर्भीकता से काम करती है। जो झूठ का गुब्बारा ये आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग फुला रहे थे, उसकी बहुत ज्यादा उम्र नहीं है, वो आज फट गया है। और उस गुब्बारे के फटने के साथ साथ इनको आईना भी दिखा दिया गया है कि चुनाव होगा, निष्पक्षता से होगा, ईमानदारी से होगा। और फिर मैं कह रहा हूँ 5 तारीख को दिल्ली में कमल खिलेगा।
पिछली बार आपकी 8 सीटें आई थी, उससे पिछली बार 5 आई थी। इस बार कितनी सीटें भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक्सपेक्ट करी है 70 में से?
देखिए, भविष्यवक्ता तो अरविंद केजरीवाल हैं जो भविष्यवाणी करते हैं कौन कौन जेल जाएगा। हम नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन मैं आपको स्पष्ट रूप से बता रहा हूँ, तारीख समय नोट कीजिए। 8 तारीख को दिल्ली में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का मुख्यमंत्री होगा।
So, as you heard, Bharatiya Janata Party is exuding confidence, saying that they will be winning the election in the national capital and will be, in fact, the chief minister in Delhi will be from Bharatiya Janata Party. Back to you, Hina.
Right, Akanksha, stay with us. Let me now go across to my colleague Isha as well, who is joined live by Aam Aadmi Party's Priyanka Kakkar. Isha, over to you.
Right, Hina. So as the dates of the polls have been announced, there is a lot of exuberance. The Aam Aadmi Party is stating that they are fully prepared for the Delhi election. They're stating that they will emerge victorious and win. We're being joined by the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson Priyanka Kakkar. Ma'am, thank you for speaking to us at Times Now. What is the preparation so far? The dates have been announced now.
We don't have to prepare now. We've always been prepared. We've worked a lot for the people of Delhi. We hope that they will continue to bestow their love and blessings on us. We have provided a Delhi model, which I think is an exemplary model of governance in the entire country. We have you know that we have given a model of bachat, we have given a model of savings to the country. We have now announced our upcoming guarantees also. We have announced our guarantees. So I'm hoping that God and the people will continue to favor us.
Ma'am, the PM and the BJP, they've constantly attacked the freebie culture that the Aam Aadmi Party has brought in, and questions are raised about will actually schemes be able to be implemented. ये जो 2100 वाली स्कीम आप लोगों ने लॉन्च की, उसमें आपका अपना ही डिपार्टमेंट एक क्लैरिफिकेशन रेज किया, तो बहुत सारे सवाल बीजेपी भी उठा रही है, जनता भी उठा रही है. Will you be able to deliver on the promises?
नहीं, आई थिंक ये सारे सवाल बीजेपी ही उठा रही है, क्योंकि जनता को तो पता है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने जब कहा फ्री बिजली तो फ्री बिजली दी, जब कहा फ्री पानी तो 20,000 लीटर प्रति महीना फ्री पानी दिया, जब हमने कहा कि हम महिलाओं को फ्री बस यात्रा देंगे तब भी भाजपा विरोध में आई थी, पर हमने किया. और ऐसे ही इस बार अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने गारंटी दी है 2100 रुपया प्रति महीना प्रति महिला, तो वो भी करेंगे. जब उन्होंने गारंटी दी है कि 18,000 रुपए प्रति ग्रंथी एंड प्रति पुजारी को दिए जाएंगे एज एन ऑनरेरियम, तो वो भी अरविंद केजरीवाल जी करेंगे, क्योंकि उनकी गारंटी होती है.
And one final question. The Congress party, which is an ally of the Aam Aadmi Party in the Lok Sabha polls, is also coming out and now vehemently attacking the Aam Aadmi Party. What does that state about your alliance?
Well, I think they should come out in the open and state that in the Vidhan Sabha they are in alliance with the BJP. Aam Aadmi Party के पास विजन है, एजेंडा है, हमने काम किए हैं, हमने अपनी आगे की गारंटीज अनाउंस कर दी है। हमें गाली गलौज की, दोषारोपण की राजनीति नहीं करनी है। बट हाँ, बीजेपी को भी अब, क्योंकि इलेक्शंस की तारीखें अनाउंस हो गई, शादी की डेट अनाउंस हो गई, तो बीजेपी बता दे कि उनका दूल्हा कौन है।
So, Hina, that is a quirk that Ms. Kakkar said, that now the fact that the BJP still doesn't have a CM face in the national capital. She's stating that now the fact that now the dates have been announced, that it's high time that the BJP actually comes out with the chief ministerial face in the national capital.
Well, absolutely. It seems the narrative is again going to be Kejriwal versus who from the Aam Aadmi Party. Isha, thank you for that reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson. Let me now go across to JVC Sriram, who's a political commentator, also live with us right now. Good afternoon, JVC Sriram. You heard Aam Aadmi Party is confident of all 70 seats. BJP is confident that it is forming the government on 8th of February in the national capital. What is your assessment as far as Delhi Dangal is concerned? Is it going to be the fight between the big two, the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party this time, or the way the Congress party is also trying to make the right noises, even though Rahul Gandhi is nowhere to be seen? Or do you think it is becoming slowly a triangular fight?
Good afternoon, Hina. To my point, you see, based on whatever we are seeing as far as our research and pre-poll analysis is concerned, this seems to be a really tantalizing election. It's, as on date, I would tell you that Aam Aadmi Party is probably has its nose ahead by a little. When I say a little, probably a 3.5 to 4.5%. And as far as Congress is concerned, Congress is probably doing well in a few seats. A few seats like Badli or, for that matter, minority-dominated constituencies, they're doing pretty well. But overall, I don't see Congress party going past 10% or even 9%. 9% would be the upper limit for the Congress party in this election. So that 9% which the Congress party is going to get probably would also play an important role in BJP striving ahead. So we have another, say, probably less than a month to go. Today is 7th of January and 5th of February is the election. We need to look at the next 20 days and we need to watch how the BJP is coming up with their campaign, with their effort. And RSS will also play an important role is what I get to know. So all these will play an important role. And we need to also see, because 2,100 rupees guarantee had been given by Arvind Kejriwal. But unfortunately, the guarantee that they've given in Punjab, they've not yet fulfilled. And Congress party has given a guarantee of 2,500 rupees. Now, are we going to see something in the lines of what we have seen in Maharashtra, in Chhattisgarh, in Odisha, where BJP probably announces 1,500 and says that, we would implement what we promised, because that's what is our track record? Or are they going to fight basically on civic issues, on water, on roads, or on Sheesh Mahal controversy and the liquor scam? So that's going to be a very important, interesting exercise. If BJP is also going to come out of the 1,500 Latki Benam or whatever scheme they call, right, I think then that election would become a game changer.
Okay.
Because then what would happen is that the women votes, which probably look like by December 25th, it looked like Aam Aadmi Party could get 25 to 26 lakh women voters onto them because of the fact that they're promising 2,100. But slowly we are seeing a decline. And right now, I would say 22 to 22.5 lakh women voters are with Aam Aadmi Party. But what is going to happen in the next few days? Because there's a tremendous anti-incumbency. There are double anti-incumbency. There are triple anti-incumbency, Hina.
Right.
When we say double anti-incumbency against Arvind Kejriwal,
well, those are important points you have raised. And of course, the role of women voters is very, very significant in Delhi. There are about 71.74 lakh women voters here, in the national capital. No wonder why parties are making a beeline to woo this part of the voters. We'll, of course, be discussing, more aspects of Delhi Dangal with you. JVC Sriram, request you to stay on with us. Heading into a very, very short break, viewers. We'll be back with a lot more on Delhi Dangal. Don't go anywhere.